Tom, was that everything you hoped and wished it would be?
Yeah, it was. Massive amount of pride, to be honest. Particularly during the anthems, I was trying to catch eyes with some of my family, and but yeah, it was probably, what's the word, relief as well, just to finally get the monkey off the back, I suppose, and to be able to say I played for my country now. Yeah.
Even the fact that like getting a late call up into the squad, like I'm sure if you go back even 18 months ago to when you were being released by Connacht, I'm sure playing for Ireland was probably the last thing on your mind back then.
Yeah, it was. Like you said, I didn't know where I was going at that stage, and then I got a late call from Munster around April or May, I think it was. Probably a bit of a lifeline. But yeah, the last season went brilliantly for me, and then I managed to get 2 or 3 games under my belt this year and propel my chances.
In terms of even just like the general match day, how much different did everything feel compared to like the usual Munster match day?
During the early part of the morning was quite similar, to be honest. Obviously the early kick-off was a bit unusual. It was literally up, breakfast gone, which probably worked in my favour because I didn't have too much time to think about it, and probably like a bit of a throwback to your underage days where you just boots on and away you go. But yeah, it was a great day.
Good stuff, congrats.
Tom, you mentioned the anthems there. What's going through your head when you're looking for family in the stand? Do you find emotions coming up on you? Do you allow the emotions to come up, or are you kind of centering yourself?
I actually didn't get too emotional, to be honest. I probably got the emotion out of the way during the earlier part of the week when I knew I was selected, and then after that it was just to enjoy the moment really, and take it in and enjoy it.
So how did you sleep last night?
Actually alright, yeah. Good 8 hours, so.
And are you normally like the nervous type, or are you at a stage of your career now where you're able to kind of navigate?
Yeah, I would still get nervous for games, obviously. The bigger the occasion, probably the bigger the nerves, I suppose. But I was only chatting to a couple of the lads there during the week, and I think Test Rugby or International Rugby, some of the lads who are 70, 80 caps are still getting nervous, and I think playing for your country, it's always going to be that bit of butterflies in the belly.
Last one for me, 8 changes to the team today. We've seen Ireland struggle, and in the first half today, cohesion can be a bit of an issue in these games. So how did you find it out there settling in with everything unfamiliar?
Yeah, it was, like you said, the first half was a small bit patchy, I suppose. We had a couple of words at half time. I think the second half we probably found each other a bit more, and we clicked a bit more. We got the ball to where we wanted to go. I was only thinking there was a lot of change, like you said. New personnel combinations, not a lot of reps together during the week. So to put in the second half like that, like we did, and particularly with the man down for the first 10 minutes of that half, to come away with over 40 points is satisfying.
Tom, you mentioned the emotion you felt at the start of the week. Can you just talk us through how that week has been? And obviously the jersey verification is a big thing for a lot of players getting their first cap.
Yeah, I was a little bit emotional at the start when I knew I was going to be playing. Just chatting to my wife and my family and stuff, so it was brilliant. And then Faz has a lovely tradition since he became a coach. He invites families in for a jersey presentation on the Thursday. So both my parents, my wife and my little daughter came into the Shelburne on Thursday, which was a lovely touch. And Faz had a couple of words to say and presented me my first jersey, so it was special.
When you find out you get that late call up, with that feeling first settles, what do you want to get out of this experience, and how have you found coming into camp and catch up with working with coaches?
Yeah, I was only actually talking in the changing room there. The last time I was in camp was 2019, and I probably let the opportunity pass me by a bit. Probably wasn't ready for the intensity and demands of international rugby and probably let the opportunity slip by. But once I got the nod there 2 weeks ago, I was pretty determined to leave my mark essentially. I wasn't perfect today, but there's some good things out there.
Big last two.
Tom, just congratulations, by the way.
Thanks very much.
Well done. Do you think maybe being a more experienced player that you were able to take this in your stride? You've had a reset since you left. Connacht, you've gone to Munster, it's gone well. Were you able to maybe look at it slightly different to maybe a younger player would have done? The younger self, actually, you've just said it was 2019.
I don't know if I had a reset, to be honest. It was, like I said earlier on, it was probably a bit of a lifeline in my career. I was very close to going abroad, and then this opportunity arose. And then a couple of injuries and different situations happened in Munster where I got on a bit of a roll of games, and I managed to pick up a good bit of form, and my game went from strength to strength last year, and luckily this year again, I managed to get in for round 2 and 3 of the league just before the Irish team was selected, and that probably fell in my favour a bit as well.
Tom, what song did you have to sing? Have you sang it yet?
I haven't sang it yet, I have to go for now, and Paddy McCarthy got off quite lightly last week in front of a group of 30 of us in the team room, but I don't think I'm going to get away with that now. I have to go upstairs to the corporate function, probably 300 or 400 people up there, so.
And who's it, like you mentioned your wife there as well, but like the first person you're really looking forward to sitting down and just having a chat with about this game when it's all over, like and reliving it all again?
Probably my parents, my mum in particular. My parents literally follow me everywhere. Every away game we go to, like last year was the Champions Cup over South Africa a few years ago. They wouldn't miss a game, so it'd be great to catch up with them and share a moment with them, yeah.
Tom, sorry, last one.
Tom, just what song are you going to sing if you can't get well lately?
We'll go with Killa and hopefully get a couple of people to join in, hopefully.
What do you mean by Paddy McCarthy got well lately?
Well, there was only 30 or 40 of us in the team room after the game, so I'd have that multiplied by 10, I think.
Sinead, very last one.
Yeah, how close were you to going abroad, and where had you been talks medically?
Yeah, I'd rather not say, but I was very close to going abroad, yeah, and then I was literally about to sign, and then, yeah, I got a call from Munster, which put a spanner in the works, a good spanner.